Ooh, that's loud. Okay, picking up almost immediately from where it was left off. What was I talking about? Skyfish. Wow. Yeah, that's what that flash of light's called. That's what the Curly Soul does. There's 3 souls in the game that do that, and Curly just happens to be my favorite. Why? Because don't ask questions. No, seriously, just don't ask. I just like Curly. The other 2 options are weird. Yes. Oh, this room is fun. I probably should have killed the skeleton because I got hit in the way out of the room. That's really charming. We're not going to go that way yet. This room is a mess. We have the evil Medusa heads that turn you to stone. We have mermen all over the place that want to be in the way constantly. And we have an archdemon to make everything all better. Oh, I forgot the slime enemy. Poisons on contact. There. Archdemon's a mean guy who likes to throw big old balls of energy that look strangely like the sun. At least a drawing of the sun. Let's see, there's a platform that goes up and down right around there in the center of the room or some such, but it didn't line up properly this time, so I left the room. I went down here, to this little side corridor. Me not knowing what weapon I want to equip still. That's alright. Another one of the evil man-eaters, because nobody likes man-eater. Armor of water. You take less damage from water-type attacks, including the annoying rings the man-eater shoots at you. I think it has like, what, 666 HP? I'm trying to figure if that's total, or if it's shared, if all 3 of them have that kind of HP. I think the HP is split amongst them all. Okay, now then. Traveling through the room, we come across what? Hey, I wonder where that microphone is mounted on this thing. Or not mounted, maybe mounted. Oh, I wonder where it was built into this thing. Ugh. See, there's nothing to talk about after everything's been talked about. I mean, I could talk about enemy souls, but you know, I think I'll make an entire video set, or a single video, I don't know, dedicated to just enemy souls. So I don't want to talk too much about them. I mean, come on. Over here we have the teleporter room. Oh, jeez. Teleporter room's a good thing to have, isn't it? Smack. Okay, now then. If you didn't collect one of 3 souls, and Curly's one of them, then you probably don't want to waste your time coming over here. Because that's really all you'd accomplish, you're just wasting your time. Of interesting note, poison worms are one of the most difficult enemies in the game to find. Dryads try to steal your health with apples. That is a picture of Curly. Not enough speed. There is Manticore, and the one on the way out, that's Devil. The Manticore soul, the Curly soul, and the Devil soul all give Soma a transformation, where he becomes invincible, speeds up, and just runs through things. How do we go? They all have, varying strengths and such. I think Curly was the weakest, Manticore the strongest, and the Devil fell somewhere between. However, the Manticore just smashes through things, and Curly kinds of picks things up or some such nonsense. In addition to hitting more times anyway. Now this is the Forbidden Area. There's an enemy exclusive only to the Forbidden Area, and if you don't come here, then you'll know it, because you'll have that gap forever. And you wonder, where is that last enemy? I've been everywhere. No, it's down here. And it's this thing here, a Mudman. You can find every other enemy going through the game normally, but but you won't find a mudman unless you come down here. Yeah, the Forbidden Area doesn't have much to it. It's a pretty empty place. Gargoyle does the same thing a gremlin does, and all they try to do is swoop at you. This is the Allura Un. Castlevania, and Allura Un is a dangerous enemy. Allura Un or all run, whatever. It depends on the name. Yeah. Women and flowers. Or as the game puts it, an Un that was fed with lots of blood. The poison worm poisons on contact, by the way, but I think you might have figured that out. And yes, the only thing a dryad does is throw apples at you. It doesn't move even. Say hi to the harpies. Anyway. Now then, the Forbidden Area only has one real treasure. No, it's not the killer fish soul. That'd be weird. It's not even the fish head, which is a bone pillar, except underwater. If you come the other way to get down here, into the underground reservoir, you'll find fish head. The real treasure in the Forbidden Area is this, the Claim Solace or something. I think that's Irish, I can't remember. This is the cheapest and most powerful weapon in the game. However, it is not the strongest weapon in the game, but overall, it's the best weapon in the game. Why? Because it swings fast enough, it's light element, it's slash element, and it increases all of your stats with the exception of luck. That's, the luck boost is saved for the absolute strongest, hands-down weapon in the game. That was a flame demon. He's now dead. After this video, I'm going to not use this giant sword, because there are some people who might not actually get the sword. Why? Because they don't want to spend the time killing curlies, or devils, or the manticore to actually get the souls, and you need those to get here. I mean, unless you're going to exploit some glitch. The Flame Demon Soul. This attack is going to look very familiar. To Castlevania nuts, at least. A box full of rippers. Oh look, I just launched a bunch of fireballs. Interesting. Fireballs that spread out. Interesting. Similar to a certain final boss that plagues Castlevania, like rats plague people back in the Black Death era type thing. Or did they? I don't know much about the Black Death. Why? Because it's gone, and we shouldn't think about things like the Black Death. Stuff's dangerous, you know? People died. Yeah, most of Europe died. Dark age for Europe. Oh well, they got over it eventually. Way to go, Europe. Still standing strong after all these years, huh? Okay, anyway, back to Castlevania. And this one's in Japan, the rest are in Europe. Ha 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 ha. That's a funny note. And Cagnazos sound funny when they try to stab you. Oh yeah, and they curse you if they make contact with you. That's why they drop uncurse potions, to be nice. Let's see, Claim Soleil's Irish weapon or some such, I think. I'm not sure. Gremlin, luck boost, Minotaur, strength boost, Harpy dead, Harpy dead. They level up, nice. Anyway, running around. This video's close to the conclusion. Now, a smart person would note that the Flame Demon Soul, which I'm probably about to use, if I remember correctly, I'm about to use it again. Here it goes. It looks exactly like one of Dracula's attacks. That's actually very, very, very important in this game. Why is that important? If I remember, I'll let Mina explain it to everybody. If I remember. Because she'll say something about it. Booyah! What's this place? It's the library. And we have a book. Go figure. Ancient Book 1. There's 3 in total. Alright, let's go to that save room now. I think this video's good. So, let's save. But first, What does the book say? This first spirit is a demon from hellfires. Flame demon. Hey. A fiend born from the hellfires. Literal description. Keep that in mind. All the books say stuff like that. See you next time.